When I first arrived, I was a bit of like out of the blue, not knowing where everything was in terms of the campus. Everybody that I met in terms of the international centre, it was the first immediate contact. Everyone again was really, really welcoming.
Chose it mainly because of the community aspect that comes from it. I toured the campus, I saw all the people smiling, waving at each other, holding the doors, and it was an atmosphere I wanted to be a part of.
I chose Springfield College particularly because of my major. When I looked up places to do exercise physiology, Springfield College was one of the recommended schools to choose. And coming from Nigeria, I pretty much did not consider too much the location. All I wanted was people that are dedicated to teaching what I want, and an area where I'll have the opportunity to teach, which I'm doing now. I'm a teaching fellow in the biochem department.
So when I did some more research into physical education, Springfield College was somewhere which stood out to me. I looked at their programs, and one of their programs dialed into exactly what I do as a PE educator and where I wanted to find out more about myself.
I think in being an international student, I grew up in Italy, so in coming to the US and to Springfield College, I've felt a cultural transition for sure, and it's been really nice to have the International Center here at school, who do a lot of events just to make us feel welcomed and included, and have our cultures represented across campus is a great thing to see.
Yeah, the international student experience has been a really interesting one for me. There's huge culture differences just being from the UK to here that I completely did not even realise, and it has been quite a challenge. I found that everything I've done here has gone wrong before it went right, but I'm still here, I'm still happy, and I'm still going through everything because it is a challenge. It's really not easy getting IDs, getting social security numbers, but no matter what the challenge is, there's always something to help you get through the challenge. So if the international experience is slightly nerve-wracking or worrying for anyone, I would say reach out and really don't worry about it. Be prepared, to face the challenges, but know that you're gonna be okay. That there's support in place.
Because what they do here is to make you see that things are possible. I come from a background where some things are not accessible, and just being here has really opened up my mind to endless things, and I'm really grateful for that.
And I know that most international students move here either for college, and then they come here for grad school, or directly to grad school. So that's much more a drastic transition for them, especially if you're having to learn the English language. So I would say, step out of your comfort zone, lean in the discomfort, try some things out. There are helpful resources on campus, like conversation partners at the Academic Success Center. That can be a great place to practice just having conversation in English and getting more comfortable with that fluency. I would also really suggest going to the International Center. They really know the ins and outs of being an international student and can really help with documentation and all kinds of questions related to being an international student. The Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion is another great resource, especially for international students, because it's just an open space where students like to come hang out and just be themselves and share stories about themselves, and it's been really cool to see that space becoming a safe place and a fun place to be at.
Moving to an entire different country isn't as scary as it first seems, and it is actually really exciting, and there is so much to get involved with all the time. I think if you're considering it, it's an opportunity not worth missing.
Springfield College thrives to involve international students as much as possible. I love the diversity on campus.
I get the vibe around the campus. It's welcoming. It's like a family feel rather than you go to campus just to study and as soon as it sort of clicked with me, place where I can feel comfortable, safe, and start to get at grips in making some future plans.
Going to Springfield College, I knew that it wasn't a very big school, so I was scared that it was going to be just the same people all over and over. But then the more you get to know them, the more you get to say hi to people. It's great to just see smiles as you're walking around. It's great to just be able to show up to the dining hall by yourself and then someone waves you over to come sit with them. Like, the small size of this college really brings a community and it feels like home.
Really, Springfield College is providing me with all the necessary steps that I need to gain employment, to gain a career, to gain a further life outside of college and beyond college from when I get here. So they're having a very big impact on everything that I'm going to do.